Good evening, everybody. Appreciate you being here. This tonight is primarily for people that have been kind of out of the loop, maybe unplugged with Collect Direct. Hopefully, we'll get a good recording. I appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate everybody that kind of has ran with the ball and picked up the ball the last 3 or 4 weeks since we've been out. Personally, you guys have done a phenomenal job. Sincerely, I've watched every replay, and you all have just done great, and we appreciate all the help and all the support and everybody that supported them. And we're here every week. And just cannot thank you guys enough, sincerely. For those of you that are brand new or watching the recording for the first time, we're here every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern before the corporate call. Corporate call happens every week at 9 o'clock. If you're brand new and you have not logged in and plugged in to CMG Collect Direct team, do that tonight. Don't waste another night. Get plugged in there. That's where the training is. That's where everything that you need to build this business is. You'll find back there. So definitely go there. I want to mention this. This is something that I've been thinking about. And I was talking with one of our team members today, and they were talking about this particular video. If you've not seen this, write down the URL. It's a real important message, and it's very applicable to Collect Direct, extremely applicable. I am considering we might put together some type of program or a pin where it says CMG 300 Club, Collect Direct. Once, that's something that we're thinking about doing because it's such a milestone. I'm not going to get into the whole video, but there's a lot of psychology there. There's a lot of value there. Take some time. It's like 10 minutes, I think, and watch this video. There's the URL because it's powerful. We like to recognize our weekly report people every single week. I'm going to turn this over if I can figure out how to do this. Don's here to help me. Uh, to Mike Culver, who's going to do this. We got to find him here. And there he is. And let Mike cover this for you, and then I'll be right back with you as soon as Mike's done. Mike, you got everything you need?
I believe so, Dale. Can you guys see my screen? Awesome. Well, I'd like to start off by saying welcome back, Mr. Calvert. It's been lonely without you, but I have to congratulate everybody that did participate as well. Everyone did such a great job filling in for you, Dale, and we're so happy to see you and have you back on the Zoom call. So, welcome back, sir. Okay, weekly progress reports. You guys have heard Mr. Calvert talk about this quite a bit, and it's a fundamental part of what we do. That which is measured improves, guys, but that which is measured, recorded, and reported improves exponentially. So having said that, what I'm going to do is just share with you guys again the Collect Direct weekly progress report. Every week by Wednesday, we can fill out a report and submit it to track our numbers and our progress. So just go ahead and go to the Collect Direct back office, our Team CMG back office. Go ahead and scroll to the bottom of the screen, and you'll see the weekly progress report button right there. Click on that, and that'll take you directly to the form to fill out. And do the best you can, guys. A couple things. There are several metrics that we can track things with, but the ones that we on the form are the ones that we're reporting. Some people are doing a great job with other means of gathering data and things of that nature, but there's not a field to report that on, such as safe lists or things of that nature. Keep that for your records, guys, but try to keep that not on the form, and then try to just use the numbers for the data on the form as well, because it's a manual process to go through and scrub everything and tally it all. Now, if anyone was with us last week, you saw that my high school level math didn't quite see me through so well. So we're going to give it a shot here. As of January 10th, 2024, here are our results. 1,007 points. Mr. Don Anderson. Congratulations, Don. Coming in at fifth place with 1404 is Steven Stafford. Way to go, Steven. Steven has been putting forth an effort quite a bit for the last several weeks. Great to see you, Stephen, on this leaderboard. Coming in at fourth place with 1655, Alan Knight, who did such a phenomenal job of filling Dale's shoes. Alan, you just are absolutely incredible and amazing and leading by example. Number 3, 1993. I think this is his third week in a row at third place. Steady Dave for a reason. We call him Steady Dave Buchanan for a reason. 1993 down in Florida. Dave, way to go. Number 2, Gwen Nolan, who has been consistently on the leaderboard as well, putting forth that effort. Awesome job, Gwen, with 2,064 points. And coming in at number 1 is our fearless leader, who's, I think, got the most number 1s of anybody for sure. Shelly Giddings at 3,062 points. Outstanding, guys. Way to go. If you didn't get any points, guys, it's okay to still fill out this progress report. It gets us in the habit of that routine of doing it. So I want to congratulate anyone who filled it out and even had the courage to put those zeros in there. And, it's like being on the golf course, being honest with yourself, keeping score. It's not a competition. We're recognizing the people who are doing well, but we're also encouraging everybody to get into that rhythm of consistency so that we can develop and cultivate the success that will come down the road. So having said that, Mr. Calvert, congratulations, Shelly, Gwen, David, Alan, Stephen, and Don. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mike.
Let me turn control back over to you.
Yes, okay.
Here you go, sir.
We got to pull up the slides. Okay, let me get our slides back up here.
Mike, did you make us back the host?
I can try. Is that what needs to be done? There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate you. Appreciate it, Mike. Thanks so much. Tonight we're going to just kind of get into it, kind of off the wall a little bit on some things. A lot of us know that it's been a constant evolution with Collect Direct, and honestly, I don't think it's going to change much for a while. We're dealing with Dave Jordan, and I've said it from the beginning. He's a different kind of guy, and everything's in. He's got a playground in his own head, and I don't know a better way to describe it. You have to even put together the type of collection that this guy's got and put together over the years. It's just unbelievable that any human being will put together 3 warehouses full of collectibles. It's just it's not normal. So it's going to be this way for a while, and if and that's just what we can expect. The bottom line for me personally, the bottom line, take away everything else, the bottom line, it's a $458 billion niche that's going to go to 1 trillion by 2033. To me, that's the bottom line. We will never have any competition, and finding potential customers is like fishing in a barrel. They're in basketball stadiums everywhere, all over the United States tonight. I don't have to try to figure out where are my customers. I know exactly where they are. Exactly where they are. So when I look at it from that perspective compared to anything that I've ever seen in my entire entrepreneurial career, there's nothing that can compare to this from that standpoint. The most difficult part of any business is identifying and finding customers, but not here. Not here. We can get in front of them, and we can get in front of a lot of them, and we get in front of a lot of them real quick. So tonight, here's what we want to talk about. And I've had multiple conversations. I'm not clear on a lot of things yet. I'm not. And I think a lot of people are probably not clear on a lot of things yet. But here's the bottom line. What they've added Saturday or whenever it was, the only thing that's really changed, and I think people need to hear this, is if there's a $20 BV a month to stay active in the program. $20 BV a month, $29 on that. They're going to have a $29 assortment that if you choose from that, it'll give you $20 BV, or you can get $20 BV however you want to get $20 BV. So there's a $20 BV requirement to stay active in the program on a monthly basis. To me, it's like, in my mind, it was $100. It was $100 before. In my mind, it wasn't absolutely in stone, but in my mind, it's like bullpen order or some order through the bullpen or whatever the other program's called. And I was doing that, and in my mind, it just went down to 29, 20 BV on the front end of this program. But by creating a mandatory part of this to stay active, what this basically does is it will create cycles much quicker, and it's going to create quicker commissions for everybody. To me, that's the bottom line here. It's quicker commissions for everybody. If you're a builder, you like this, what they've added here. If you don't like it, you should sell your spot. Period. You should just sell your spot. If you don't qualify with $20 BV monthly, starting this month, all the accumulated volume that you have will flush. It's going to flush. It's going to be gone. You will lose it. It'll be done. And some of you have hundreds, even thousands of dollars accumulating in legs. Some of you have organizations of 10, 20, 30, 40, 80, 90, 100, 200 people, and a lot of volume down through one leg. And if you don't qualify, you lose it. You lose it. It's going to flush this month. And I just need to make sure everybody understands this. And for me personally, really, guys, if a $20 BV requirement takes you out of the deal, then it should take you out of the deal. You should sell your spot. You shouldn't just fade into the horizon. You should sell your spot. It doesn't change our collectdirectcontest.com customer prospecting websites at all in any way, shape, or form, because all we're doing there is generating leads. That's all that those websites are for, is to generate potential customers for Collect Direct. Those websites are all in play, all operating functionally, and will continue to operate functionally. This doesn't affect that or that program in the least. A lot of us wish they'd had something like this from day one. I don't like being involved in anything where people that I'm trying to work with don't have any skin in the game. It's never worked. It's never been a good idea. So I'm going to cover a couple things, and we're going to talk about how to sell your spot, because a lot of you, that's what you need to do. You need to sell your spot. All of us have a dominant mindset, and when anything's introduced, or just our dominant mindset when we look at anything, some people see the glass half empty. Some people see the glass half full. And some of you, hopefully, I'm a half empty kind of person, or I'm a half full kind of guy. I see the glass half full all the time. That's just the way I'm made up. But I have a lot of good friends, and I know a lot of good people that see the glass half empty all the time. I have relatives that way. They're phenomenal people, and they see the glass half empty. It's not, it's to me, in my mind, it's not that one is better than the other. I think the most important thing is being self-aware of how you look at the world, how you see things. And then different to this concept, half empty, half full, and this is real important. This is important because this will affect you on your entrepreneurial journey. We all have a dominant way to respond to change. In general, most people don't like change. Most people just don't like change. They like their routines. Most people don't like it. Some people are very agreeable to all change introduced by a leader. And I'm going to slow down a little bit because I want you guys to get a real good picture of what's going on here from my perspective. Some people are very agreeable to any change that's introduced by a leader. And you hear terms like yes men. Yes men. That's a common business term, especially when it comes to team building. And you see that all around network marketing. It doesn't matter what's introduced. You got a lot of people that are just agreeable to anything and everything. Some people are that way. That's their dominant style, and that's okay. But again, it's understanding these things, because when you're with a business and a business model and doing something that's never been done before, and you're a pioneer and you have a vision of where this can be based upon markets and everything else, there's all these other dynamics that are happening around you all the time and will continue. So you have to understand who you're dealing with at all times. So you have people that are just agreeable to everything. You have other people that are disagreeable to everything. It doesn't matter what's said, they don't like it. And I've seen this many times over the last 35, 40 years. I've seen it multiple times, many times over the last 5 years. Some of you have too. You've seen people just blow their top when a company has to make a change for the longevity of the company, and we've all seen it. And I've had people just, throw away months of solid work because they just couldn't handle the change. That's the way some people process stuff. And I get it. I've seen it many times. And then you have other people that are neutral. I, without question, am neutral. That's my dominant phase. I look at this side, I look at that side. I look at the yin and the yang. And when it comes to network marketing, I think I'm able to do that maybe better than most people because I've owned a company. I know what goes on in the home office. I know what goes on behind the scenes. So I feel like in every aspect of life, I could, most situations that are controversy, I could argue either side. That's just the way I feel. And that's the way I'm made up. It's not that I'm right or wrong. It's just the way I look at things. I look at the both sides of the situation, and I try not to have an immediate response until I get the details, until I look behind the curtain. And with this latest change, I don't know all the details yet. I don't know that Dave and Don know all the details yet. And that's just where I'm coming from. Hopefully, we'll have time to get on this corporate call tonight, and we'll see. But I'm not expecting anything. Here's what I was told. This is what I'm going with. Everything is the same as it was. We just added this front end qualification on the front end so we can help people have some skin in the game. Bottom line, which I love. I have no problem with that. If everything stays the same. Well, Dale, where are we going to be able to where are the high dollar products? Where are they? I was told that they're going to have another website that if you qualify on this front end here, you'll have access to this other website that you can market that will have all the inventory and the high dollar products. That's what they're looking at. I don't know for sure. The only product, when I look at this company and look at this product, it's the only product in the history of network marketing you can hold for appreciation. You can hold for appreciation. Most network marketing consumable products you can hold for expiration. People all over this country have expired powders and pills in their garages, but this you can hold for appreciation, not expiration. It's the only product I know that you can sell items that you purchase to qualify that $20 BV order, and you can sell items to create leads for your business. Never been done before. It's beautiful. You can also buy items and sell for retail profits, maybe even retail profits right now. But if not right now, through appreciation, maybe you can sell them later for profits. And then you've got the time capsule assets. As a lot of people are looking at it from that standpoint. I'm buying a PSA rated card. I'm putting it away. I'm going to give it to my grandkids one day. It's $29. It's an investment in my grandkids. Somebody told me that today. I look at it as an investment for my grandkids. So what we're doing and how we're doing it has never been done. Again, we're trying to figure out all the variables, and it's going to just take a little bit. But I went on just real briefly today and just started looking at stuff and doing comparisons just to see where things were priced. And I don't know a thing about Lionel chains, but I did find this one that sold on eBay for $30 and it's listed on Collect Direct for $29.98. And again, you got to understand everything that's listed on Collect Direct, commissions are being paid on these products. So and again, I didn't cherry pick. I just went and started looking. This is some type of Hot Wheels car, a 59 Caddy. You see it's almost $30 on our site. One sold for $26, another one sold for $24.99 on eBay. So we're slightly higher there. I thought this was real interesting. I couldn't find a comp on eBay, but I thought this was a pretty cool little item. It's a limited edition die-cast metal collector's truck, Go Truck, University of Nebraska, Omaha. And to me, it's like I can see somebody that's a University of Nebraska fan wanting to have that truck setting up on a shelf in their office somewhere. And it's $24.98. Again, I couldn't find a comp at all on eBay in anything. So, I mean, if I was in Nebraska and I bought that, I would buy it and I would list it on eBay for $49 and let people make an offer on it, uh, approve offers, and I would list it for 49. If somebody offers me 35, it's shipped, it's gone, it's out the door. I just made a little bit of money, but I created a lead and created a profit. That's the way you can look at a lot of these items because not everything is on eBay. Here's another sold on eBay for $5. It's listed for $4.98 on Collect Direct. This is something that I found today, and this is a Kirby Puckett rookie card. Kirby Puckett is just a hero in Minnesota. Phenomenal baseball player. I love watching him growing up, and I have many of this particular card in my personal collection. His rookie card, 85 tops. One sold December the 11th on eBay for $30 plus $5 shipping. And you could buy this on Collect Direct for $24.98. So there's immediate $5 buffer built into that. Now, I will tell you, I told Mike Culver about this when we were talking earlier today, and then the next thing I know, I get this notification in my email where Mike Culver bought their 85 Kirby Puckett PSA Minnesota Twins rookie card. And he also bought another rookie card. It looks like the Flair rookie card of Kirby Puckett. So it might be gone, but my point is the deals are out there. The deals are out there. This is probably one of the most popular cards in baseball. The Bo Jackson Twin Sports card where he was playing football and baseball. I have a ton of these cards. They're extremely popular. It's just a great seller. It always has been. On eBay, one sold November 3rd for $29.99. On Collect Direct, it's at $29.98. And there are deals out there. There are deals. This is a Corey Seager Topps rookie card, PSA 10. I've been buying Corey Seager cards rookie cards as an investment since I saw him in the World Series with the Dodgers a couple of years ago. He was actually traded a couple of times. He's now on the Texas Rangers, and he was part of the World Series team this year. He was ended up being the most valuable player of the World Series, and his cards shot up. They shot up to the point I was thinking about liquidating some that I have, but I didn't because I think the guy's going to be a Hall of Famer one day. And I know once he gets ready to go in the Hall of Fame, that card will go up. It'll be in the hundreds of dollars when he goes in the Hall of Fame, if he makes it, and I think he will. But my point is $29.98 for this card on Collect Direct. Some of you will remember when I talked about the World Series and how they can make cards fluctuate and go up and all kinds of things can happen. Well, this guy ended up being, again, the most valuable player of the World Series. And there was one of these cards sold November 13th on eBay for $89.56. So that was my purchase today to get qualified. Do you think I'm happy about that? Do you think I've gladly spent my $29.98? Absolutely. So that's the world in which we live right now, is the way all this is related. It's amazing to me how many people think somebody's trying to screw me over, somebody's trying to rip me off. The victim mentalities that sharp people have, people that don't look at the yin and the yang and look behind the curtain, it just kind of amazes me sometimes. It's very frustrating for me because I'm not wired that way. I'm just not wired that way. See, you asked me, Dale, do you believe uh, in the corporate leadership of Collect Direct? Absolutely. He doesn't have to be doing this. Why is he doing it? Because he wants to build a billion-dollar company. Absolutely, I believe in him. Do you think they make quality, well thought out decisions? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But nobody's perfect. It is what it is. I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to be here. I see where this can go. There is still some questions. Again, qualified affiliates will have access to another website with high dollar collectibles. That's what we've been told, and details will be coming on that soon. Now, I want to talk to everybody that is not going to do Collect Direct. They don't understand Collect Direct. They don't want to do anything with Collect Direct. They're happy with their protein powders or whatever. That's the people I want to talk to for the next few minutes and let you know you can sell your spot. You should sell your spot. First thing you have to do if you want to sell your spot, you got to know what your organization looks like. So you need to log into your back office. If you've never logged into your back office, maybe you were part of you locked in a spot early and you haven't looked at anything regarding Collect Direct since. You go to collectdirect.com, type in your email that you signed up with, and you should be able to get access to your account. Your account is there even if you haven't activated it yet. It's not going to stay there, but it's there at the time of this recording. Go in there. You want to click on home. You want to click on, let me see if I got my arrows here. Yeah, you click on my organization and then you click on dual team viewer. So I'm assuming if you've never logged in, go there. If you have trouble logging in, you can request information to get help logging in. You can get logged into your account. Once you're in your account, my organization, dual team viewer, and you go back there and you're going to see something that looks like this, left and right, and then you're going to see your total volume here that you have. And some of you, it'll be several $100s, some will be several $1,000s. But my point is, all that's going to be gone at the end of this month. It's all flushed, it's gone, it's over. But if it's there back there now, some of you will go back there and you'll be shocked because you'll have several hundred, maybe even several thousands, maybe tens of thousands of dollars in volume sitting back there in your carryover volume column. You want to look at that carryover volume column right there. Because it's all going to be flushed, but it can be valuable to somebody. If somebody's joining today and they can start and have that kind of volume or have some volume in one leg the day they start, it's an advantage for them. So that's the first thing you need to do. Write it down. How much carryover volume do you have? The next thing you need to do is you need to look at my organization, and then how many personal independent reps do you have? When you click on this personal independent reps, there'll be a list of all these people, depending on how many you may or may not have sponsored. But if you go to the bottom of the page, like I got 25 pages of these. I got 139 people that I've personally enrolled. But whatever your number is, it'll be there. Maybe 4, maybe 17. I don't know. But you need to document, this is my carryover volume. This is how many people I have. Then you need to look at how many people are in your entire team. How many are down through that line? So you go, my organization, you click on enrollment tree. You'll see all these people that are under you, part of your enrollment tree. Get that number. What is that number? How many are you totally in your enrollment tree? Once you have that data, then you'll have what a person that might want to take over that spot needs to know. So again, documentate what your team looks like, how much carryover in your leg, how many personally sponsored, total number of affiliates. If you have those 3 pieces of information, then you have what a person that may want to take over that spot needs to know. Now, you've got to keep your spot qualified if you want to sell it. Okay. So in January, that means you need $20 BV. If your spot is not taken by somebody in January, then in February, you would need $20 BV. And until somebody takes over your spot. Now, you can do this however you want to do it. You can say, look, I'm going to let you take over my spot, and I have 3 PSA 10 Robin Yount cards, or whatever you did to qualify, that I'm going to include in this sale, and you can price that spot accordingly. I hope you follow what I just said. The bottom line is, yeah, Dale, I'm going to sell and this is what happened. Yeah, Dale, I'm going to sell my spot. In March, I'll have people contact me and say, Dale, I'm ready to, I want to sell my spot. I want somebody to take over, and they won't have kept it current. So everything will have flushed, and you have nothing to sell or to let somebody take over, because there's no benefit in them taking your slot versus starting a new one, because you let everything flush. And I hope everybody watching this recording gets that, because the last thing I want is people contacting me in March or April saying, Dale, I'm ready to get my slot taken over, and it's already flushed. And I'm not going to say anything else about that. So once you have these 3 things, you have this data, and you say, yes, Dale, I want to get rid of my spot. Send the data to me. Send it to your upline leader. And what can I sell it for, Dale? Well, I don't know. You're going to have competition. Okay. But, some of you haven't put a dime in it. Some of you put $9.98 in it. Some of you may have done a little bit more, but it's like, I want to sell my spot. And this is what I have. What do you think I can get out of it? It's not going to be, thousands of dollars. But here's the bottom line. If I'm enrolling somebody today, and I know that I have somebody in Florida that has $1,200 in unflushed volume in one leg, I can tell somebody, look, I've got somebody that has a slot that they want to get rid of, and I can put you in that slot. It's got $1,200 in volume in one leg, and you're still going to pay your $9.98. You still need to qualify that leg, the $29 or whatever, and then they want X number of dollars for that slot. Are you interested? If they say yes, then I'll just have them, well, how much they want for it. They said they would take $300 for it, but I think they might take less. I don't know what I would say. They might take $100. Who knows? and they might take 150. I don't know, but you can contact them, and then you guys negotiate it. And whatever you decide, I don't even need to know. You just pay them and have them send you an email, sending corporate an email that I am turning over my position to this person, and we'll get you in that slot. It's a real simple process, and that's how that will work. And I would much rather see new people have the opportunity to do that than just watching that volume just flush and nobody gets credit for it. I'm just going to wrap it up with this, then we'll take any questions, comments. If you're ever going to build a real network marketing business, a real team, I sincerely believe this is the company, this is the product, this is the team, and this is the company. I just do. This is the franchise to do it with. But you got to see it. You got to understand. And it's up to you. It's going to take work. It's going to take some grind. It's going to take some self-education. And it just is. That's the way the real world works. So, if you decide, hey, Dale, I haven't really been plugged in, but I think I want to get plugged in. What do I need to do? Well, then you should go to CMGOutreachZoom.com and start going through the information there. And I think the other thing is set a realistic goal. And that goes back to this particular training right here. It's 10 minutes. And watch that first. Because see, people, they have visions of grandeur. Everybody's trying to rub the magic lamp and the genie comes out and grants them 3 wishes to create financial independence and wealth. And it just doesn't happen that way. But if you're going to grind, if you're going to work, if you're going to learn, then doing it with a company that has a long-term upside potential with the collectibles market, and with this team, I think makes sense. So if you have any questions, comments, anything, you can raise your hand and we'll get to those. You stop this. Mary.
Dale, one quick thing. It's not
Yeah.
CMG Outreach, though. It's
Huh?
CMG Collect Direct Team.
Thank you. Yeah.
CMGCollectDirectTeam.com.
CollectDirectTeam.com. Thank you. Yeah, Mary. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? Glad
Doing
to see you.
good.
Thank you for this. Oops.
We can
Okay,
hear
sorry,
you.
Mike. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I know you said that they're gonna probably put up a section for us to buy, if to choose some things. But today, since we're on here, I went ahead and jumped on and got that Corey Seager card. I just want to make sure that is gonna go towards what I need, right?
If the BV's there. Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
it's
B, yeah.
$29.98. I don't know. Does it have to be 20 BVD?
Yes,
20?
it has to be 20 BV.
Okay, so it would be more than $29, right?
They're going to have a special section
Okay,
with all $29.98, and they'll all be $20 BV.
$20 BV. Okay, so then
Like
all
they
I have,
did with the bullpen and the other, but they don't have that yet. So right
okay,
now, it's just making sure that you have $20 BV for this month. And tonight they might say, hey, we got the new $29 20 BV qualifying dugout, bullpen, whatever they call it. That might be introduced tonight.
okay. That's
But
what I wanted
I'm
to know.
not taking any chances. I'm just going on and getting my $20 BV done for January and let them play out the way it's going to play out, because honestly, I can make money with everything. I can make money on that by buying stuff. So I
Sure.
don't worry about it.
Got it.
Did that answer your question, Mary?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Okay. Jose Valdez,
Hi, Dale. Nice to meet you.
my pleasure.
Um, the uh, the last day to send in the amount needed for the 20 BV would be January 31st.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Everything's going to flush at the end of the month is what they said.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anybody else? Comments, questions, anything? Cool. My granddaughter's playing basketball right now. I can go watch her.
You got Justin who just,
Justin Smith.
Oh, okay. I'm recording it, but they were winning at halftime. Justin Smith, go ahead, Justin.
So yeah, I was just looking. So yeah, I did a Jose Altuve card. It was $29.98, but it said 10 BV. So until they get it worked out, I'll have to do another 10 BV just this month until they figure that out.
Yeah, do 20 B. Just make sure you got 20 BV and you're qualified, nothing flush. And I wouldn't be surprised if they introduce it before the month's over, but I don't want to have to think about it, honestly.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Good deal. Thanks.
Yeah. Martin's in Florida.
Hello. Thank you for everything. I purchased something for $29.98. It said 10 BV. So my question is, in the back office, it appeared that there was a check mark that said I was qualified. So I'm a bit confused as to what I heard the other day was $29.98 gets you the 20 BV. But when I looked, it was only 10, but yet it said I was qualified.
I'm thinking that they're getting that check from the fact that you have somebody on your right and somebody on your left. Is my
Okay.
guess. I really have no idea.
Well, that does. Okay.
Yeah. If you got $20
Oh, yeah.
BB and somebody on your right and somebody on your left, you don't have to worry about anything.
All right.
You
Sounds
got to have
good.
$20 BB.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Mr. Donahue, Randy.
Yeah, Dale, I just want to chime in. One of the things they talked about on the call was the difference between what's showing up as BV and the new terminology is going to be QV, qualifying volume. So that's where they were still tweaking that software. So that might be where some of the confusion's coming from.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. Jeannie, are you raising your hand?
I am, because I can't figure out how to put my hand up.
Okay,
The little
that's
yellow
cool.
hand. I can't find it on my screen. No, I wanted to just quickly introduce a new person on for his first time, but all I'm seeing is his ceiling fan. JR, this is Coach G. He was in the Basketball Hall of Fame in Indiana.
Awesome.
Hey, Coach, where are you, JR? Can you put your face in the screen?
Lloyd G.
Lloyd G.
Stand up.
Lloyd G,
There
stand
you
up.
go.
I can't see your face. Hey, I'm trying to introduce you there. Hey, Coach. Unmute yourself. Can you see the unmute? At the bottom, unmute the microphone. Hey, he's a basketball player. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Yeah. Well, good to have you with us.
Anyway, did you unmute yourself? JR, can you hear us?
I think he's trying to talk, but I don't think he sees the
Yeah,
unmute button.
unmute. Can we unmute him?
I
Can you
can't.
hear me now, Jenny?
Yes.
Hey, there
we
you
hear you.
go.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure, I'm new on here.
We don't see you totally. Raise your face higher. Your head.
Yeah,
There we go. There he is. All
I'm
right.
I'm a Hoosier from Indiana. If you're from Indiana, you play basketball.
Yeah, Basketball Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I was very fortunate, I guess. Played at the University of Miami in Florida. And my old teammate was Rick Barry. Most of you remember him shooting on free throws. And yeah, I got a 13-year-old grandson. It's going to be my star athlete. I'm going out to Texas next about a week and a half from now to see him play in a tournament. So, yeah, I'm a sports nut.
Yeah, he's
Great.
excited of introducing this to his grandkids. and his
Absolutely.
friends. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good to have you with us. Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Even if you are Indiana, you aren't an Indiana fan. Are you?
Yeah.
Indiana, Tennessee, Duke.
Well, now,
That's where I'm from.
well, now, Jenny, you're also from Indiana.
Yes. Yes. Mhm.
We'll try not to hold that against you.
All right.
Ebenezer.
Well, Hoosier.
Great. Thank you so much, Dale.
Mm.
Just a quick question. For example, if you have customers buying from your site, does it qualify you?
Yes. That's for the $20. That's what they've always said. I don't that shouldn't have changed in my mind. There's no reason it shouldn't qualify you. But we'll see. I mean, I can't say anything that I haven't already said. I don't know for sure at this point. I always was told everything stays the same as it was. We just added the $29 on the front end. If it stays the same, customers qualified you before, they should qualify you now, is the way I look at it. So I'm hoping yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Anybody else before we jump on the corporate call? We good? Okay, we're going to be traveling next week, but I think we'll be in a hotel and be set up, and we won't have any problems. I think we'll have plenty of time to give you updates or whatever we need to do next week. So we'll see you guys then. Those of you that want to sell your spot, please contact your upline. Please contact me as soon as possible, just so we know, because I want to have a list of ones that we can offer to as more and more new people start rolling in here every single week. It's just a good tool, and we want to be able to use it. So let us know. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay, and we'll talk to you guys next Wednesday night. Thank you.
Thank you, Dale.
Dale.
Thank you, Dale.
Yeah.